We're here. Okay, good morning. Would you like to say good morning to everyone? Good morning, everyone. It is a cold Florida day. What was the temperature this morning?
It was 48 when we got up, but it's probably like 50.
All the way up to 50. So we're in our puffy coats. We have about 100 elephant steps to go to the main entrance. That sound about right, Kellen?
The last checkpoint they said.
What did the last one say?
The last one said 141 elephant steps.
141. So we're probably about 100 elephants. Hop out of the way, Kellen. They're going faster than us. Shoo.
Why are we still walking?
We have like 100 elephant steps to go, Kate.
Fantastic. Nice cold weather from Florida.
There you go.
It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
There were people swimming yesterday.
Yes, we saw them.
Crazy.
It is a beautiful morning, though. Gorgeous. Look at the sunrise.
Those outdoor bars, but they had all the plastic down around it.
Yeah.
And they had like heaters.
Yeah. Can't wait. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna see if we can't go right. We're gonna go right. We're not gonna try to mess with Pandora right away. It's just too crazy. So, Animal Kingdom Day 3. Here we go. Or is it Day 3? This is our third park? Yeah, this is our third park. Third park.
Yep.
We've been here since Saturday, so it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today's Thursday? So day 6, park 3. Let's go. What, Kate, we've been in the park for 30 seconds. What animals did you see?
We saw a black flamingo,
Swan. Black swan.
a black swan,
It's some kind of duck-billed pink flamingo bird.
well, and I have no idea.
A pink bird.
Pink bird that hey, white.
Pink and white.
Yeah, pink and white bird. I never heard of that pink and bird.
Well, one of the benefits of being here early and not going to Pandora is that you have entire attractions to yourself. Kate, I think we're the only one on the whole dino ride. Do you know the name of this ride?
But maybe some more.
I don't know. I think they're just getting in their strollers. They were on it before us, but now we're the only ones on. Here we go. All right, the cast members let us just go again. We just hopped up into the front seat. What are we gonna do now, Kate?
We're gonna go just tip.
Now we're sitting in the front so we can go up and down. In the back seat, it just tilts your car front and back, and now we can go up and down. Here we go.
Just from excitement.
Kate, who are we going to see?
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas. Good morning, Pocahontas. What's up? People knock on it on this like little Dino Land, but I like it. It's fun. It's simple. You just rode Dinosaur all by yourself?
Yeah, all the ones.
So this is crazy. We're walking through Everest. What's the Expedition Everest? The standby line is a 5-minute wait, not even a single rider. We're just walking through the queue that is usually super duper long. Known as being one of the most well-themed queues in all of Disney World. But we're just walking through it. Mom took the kids to kind of get out in front of us a little bit because they move slow. Because the Kilimanjaro Safaris also only has a 10-minute wait, which we have a fast pass for later. So this is going to rewrite the schedule. Ooh, dark in here. I don't know that I've ever been through the whole queue on this ride. If I have, it's been a very long time. I've fast passing and single ridering. So this is all themed around Nepal and the Yeti. Wow, that's from 1955 at Sports Illustrated. Very cool. Okay, this is amazing. We are, tell you what, everyone goes to Pandora. It has definitely changed. Changed this part.
Members should proceed to the loading platform. Once on board,
I'm
please
excited,
take your
baby.
seat immediately. Pull down the restraint.
It's less than half full.
Yeah.
I love you. This is gonna be awesome. The cast member said since Pandora, it's been like this all the time. Look at this. And he goes straight. So we're at Kilimanjaro Safaris.
Oh,
Look at that, they're doing some bird tricks. Oh, sorry, bud. Sorry, elbowed you in the face. 5-minute wait in the standby line. I don't know that I haven't been in the I don't know if I've ever been in the standby line on this ride. I think I've always fast passed it. I told Mom when we were on Everest, I haven't been on the standby line in Everest in years either. I didn't remember like anything that was in there. Doing some more bird stuff.
Kilimanjaro Safaris asked me to share with you the true stories of Colombia's wildlife.
He's taking like crackers right out of his hands.
Surprise you. The mighty male elephant.
This is crazy, dude. It's so empty. I like it. How about you?
yeah.
Awesome. We're gonna get so much done over here. Like it's unbelievable.
Back under. There are some gray birds on the island in front of the hippos. Those are called pinked-backed pelicans. They get that name from the pink coloration of their feathers during their mating season. And when hippos do come out of the water to feed, they have a search range of about 6 miles for food. And they will eat about 8 of their jaws for some pretty long periods of time. Well, their jaws are very, very strong. They can crush up to 2,000 pounds worth of weight until it falls flat from exhaustion. Now, to put that into perspective, lions catch their prey about 40% of the time. These guys will catch their prey about 90 to 95% of the time. They are pack hunters, and they usually hunt in packs of between 9 to 15. Now, each dog does have a lair. Now, sable antelope are the official emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. They all have a brown fur color, but the males tend to be a little darker, ranging from dark brown to almost jet black. These orange cone structures sticking out of the ground are termite mounds. Now, termite mounds are made out of dirt, saliva, and dung. They're about as hard as concrete. Elephants like to use them as scratching posts, and then when they're worn down enough, small animals like antelope will stand on top of them to watch out for predators. Now, coming up here to our right-hand side, these 2 giraffes out there to our right-hand side, there is a Patterson's eland. Now, the Patterson's eland are the tallest antelope here on the reserve. The male Patterson's eland can stand about 6 feet tall at the shoulder, 9 to 13 years old, and that's when they go off on their own.
Okay, their swimming pool has stairs.
Not quite seeing any mandrills over there to the left. We're going to start making our way down to elephant country, see if we can find them. Elephants are facing habitat destruction due to the mining of coltan. That's a mineral that's found inside of electronics. So a pretty awesome thing you could do to help elephants out is to recycle old cell phones and electronics you don't plan on using ever again. Elephants are actually pregnant for about 22 months at a time. That's almost 2 years long. They get that pink coloration from the brine shrimp and krill that they eat. Now, they won't exactly get their pink feathers until about a year after birth. It does take quite a while for those diets to kick in. Now, if you've ever wondered why flamingos stand on one leg, it's actually just temperature regulation. It's kind of like when you're laying in bed and you stick one leg out of the blanket.
Walking along the fence up there.
Coming up ahead here to the left-hand side, there's actually a cheetah walking towards the left.
One right here
Cheetahs
close.
are the fastest
Close.
land animals, running from 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. They're some of the only big cats that do their hunting during the day. They're also some of the only cats with non-retractable claws, so their claws are out all the time. And one of my favorite things I've learned about cheetahs, they do their hunting at night. They don't normally sleep for the full 20 hours, but they do like to lounge around a lot. The female lions are in charge of the hunting, while the male stays behind to protect the rest of the pride. They do have some pretty awesome burrows left behind by other small animals. And when they do go into the burrows, they like to back into them. That's because they use their tusks as a defense system. Their tusks are razor sharp, and it helps to ward off any predators.
Floating mountains behind this tree. Let's go ride.
Everything's gonna light up in the dark.
Yep. Your shoe got caught under a rock? See him on the log? Kate, we're back. Where are we?
Animal Kingdom.
Where are we?
At the volcano. And then my one, and I and the king of possibility. And I
Oh,
get
so you're a boy?
right. Don't you remember me?
It's gonna be a beautiful night. It's gonna be a little chilly, but it's gonna be nice.
Feels a lot better than this morning.
It does feel a lot better than this morning. It was chilly.
Thank you. Are you guys looking to board a tram? Are you
Let's
looking to cross?
go to
Sorry about that.
the AK.
Are you crazy?
What? No, that's where we want to go. Go see Justice? You are crazy.
Don't drag my memory. Come on.
Write it down, Snapchat it, Facebook it. Write it on your favorite
I'm
child's
watching
forehead. Do whatever you want. If not, you're going to be playing the fun game at the end of the night called Dude, Where's My Car?
We had a girl play Dude, Where's My Car the other day
I
at
do
Magic
not
Kingdom.
suggest it.
Sing it again.
Welcome to Africa! It's the best! Welcome to Africa!
I hear the sound of the birds. They must be singing too. They have to put outside. Oh yes.
Come on! Go ahead, baby! Go for it!
Maybe it's a girl, maybe it's his first time around. Doesn't speak the lingo, he knows no currency. He's a foreign man, surrounded by the sounds of candle in the marketplace, scandal in the afternoon cheese. and round. He sees angels in the happy church. Speeding in infinity says, Amen. Hallelujah. 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 I can show you Betty. Betty, when you call me, you can call me anytime. Right, so we have call up the wand, everybody. We're gonna call it, but you have to answer the call. This is how it goes. We say Kilele, Kilele, I want Kilele, Kilele, Kilele. Oh, I can hear you. Kilele, I want.
They hear us!
That sound means they like what they hear. Everyone, clap along with us. Join us. Saúl!
Saúl! Subi!
Now we will call out the Navi Club.
Benza! Patinari! Saúl! Saúl! Ruffle your feathers as we welcome you to the festival of the Lion King. Hello! Hello! Look at me! I'm in a parade! Hey, come the monkeys! Off me over by the walk-ons! Are you ready, boy?
Look at that guy's fancy.
We're going to do some sword filming on a 3. 1, 2, 3.
Walk-ons! Oh, I just can't wait to your chance on the happiness here, some another power, 1, 2, 3. All right, Lions, let's show Triple where he is. 1, 2, 3. Meticulous planning, tenacity slamming, the heat of the night is simply wild. Keeping undisputed, respected, saluted, and seen for the wonder I am. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are me and me prepare. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are me and me prepare.
Our first nighttime safari, Kellen.
Those are some of the animals that we have seen on the reserve. While we won't see all of them, we usually have some pretty good luck.
Nighttime?
And we are getting ready to roll. Now, similar to the daytime safaris, just make sure that you stay seated at all times. And I do mean all times because it does get super bumpy out here. And by super, I mean extremely. If there are any small children on board, they are welcome to sit on laps. So make sure they do stay seated in that lap because this
Are you
is
excited,
not the
Kiki?
Lion King.
For the nighttime
That last show
safari?
is at 6 p.m. tonight.
But the kudu?
Now over on the left, that is a greater kudu.
Right.
The greater kudu are the tallest antelope in Africa. And those look like all female because I don't see any antlers.
We're off and rolling. Kudu already, Kate. Who kudu that we were going to see him that soon?
And we may be at night mode, but I definitely do need my sunglasses still.
Gonna eat some trees.
Great view of that black rhino. Black rhinos are unfortunately poached for their tusks that contain keratin. Keratin is thought to have a medicinal value, but actually it's the same things that are found in our hair and our fingernails. Due to poaching, there are less than 5,000 black rhinos left in the forest because they are extremely shy, so seeing them that close, that's a pretty cool sight. And you're seeing a ghost. And there's going to be a bump here that you're going to feel on the left side. And there it is. Now hippos have a special call called a wheeze honk. Some honk before they wheeze, others wheeze before they honk. No two wheeze honks are ever the same. They're individual to each hippo. And they do respond to each other. You can stay underwater for about 8 minutes at a time. And when they're underwater, they actually don't swim, they walk. Babies do nurse underwater, so it is quite possible that the baby is there, but we just can't see it. Over on your left, on the furthest branch, that's a white-breasted cormorant on the left. And the rest of the birds on there, those are pink-backed pelicans, and they get their name pink-backed pelicans because during mating season, their backs will turn a color of pink.
The tiny little hippo.
Very sweet. You don't see that very often, so it's very sweet. All right, on your left, those are Nile crocodiles. Yeah. 6 feet in the air from standing. And when they're running, it's more like 13 feet. They do run about as fast as a cheetah at around 50 to 60 miles per hour. Now these animals with these big horns, these are Ankole cattle, also known as Watusi cattle for the tribe that first domesticated them. Those big horns do serve a very big purpose. They are circulation systems. So blood will actually go up into the horns into a honeycomb-like structure. The blood will cool off and come down through the rest of the body. They can grow to be about 3 to 4 feet long. Now to the Maasai people, they are symbols of wealth. During the day, the Maasai people allow them to roam, but at night they will come into bomas, which are thorny fences.
I like boma.
No wonder they're symbols of wealth. They are very beautiful, and those big horns are extremely impressive. And this animal right here, the tan animal, that is a Patterson's eland. Now an adult male Patterson's eland like that one can stand about 6 feet tall at the shoulders, and they can actually jump 6 to 8 feet straight in the air, which is about as tall as a truck. They are the largest antelopes. They are extremely
powerful
impressive.
Animal.
You wouldn't think like walking around over there on the left. These are spotted hyenas.
Oh,
Ooh, it looks like they're playing. They may come right back around. Here's one. Now here's some girl power for the ladies back there. They are a matriarchal society. The lowest ranking female actually ranks higher than any of the males.
There are pinky dogs.
They can run about 35 miles per hour, and they can grow to be about 100 to 150 pounds.
Those were totally painted dogs this morning, weren't they? You know what they call them? They did not.
Some more Patterson's eland on your left. It's going to be on your right. Now I can definitely tell it's a Maasai giraffe because of the irregular pattern on its back. No two giraffes have the same patterns. They're like our fingerprints. And it looks like we may be coming up to a tower of giraffes. That's what you call a group. A tower. It's a very fitting name. When they're born, they are about 6 feet tall or sleep a day.
Isn't that cool? A
And it looks like this giraffe would like to cross the road. And of course, animals have the right of way here on the reserve. Gorgeous view of that giraffe.
Right here beside us. Just any old day on the safari.
And there's some more on your left as well.
Yeah.
And they are sparring. That means that they're play fighting, not actually fighting.
I'll hit you with my head.
It's going to be really bumpy right over here. Now this is the difference between daytime and nighttime safaris.
Good show,
They're
huh,
getting
Kellen?
to travel the road less traveled by.
I'm getting a lot of pictures on this thing.
Cool.
That does mean it's a little more bumpy out here.
Oh, look at that one running. You go crazy.
Water in their trunks, giving them the name the Tree of Life.
These are baobab.
They're having a target.
Yes. I don't remember going through this baobab forest this morning.
And it does look like we're going to get a view of an African elephant on the left. It's going to be behind the tree, not the baobab tree. This tree over here.
See the elephant, Kate?
Now, elephants are afraid of one thing, and that one thing is bees. It's actually something that was discovered by the conservation team. Farmers in Kenya have started to put up beehives around their crops in order to keep the elephants out. It also yields honey, so it's a win-win situation.
Here's a lot of flamingo.
On the left, that's a flamboyance of greater flamingo. That's what you call a group of flamingos, a flamboyance.
Kate, you're a flamboyance.
Now, greater flamingo are actually paler than other species of flamingos, like the lesser flamingos. They get the pink color from the keratin in their diets. I'm going to stop just right over here so you can see this African elephant.
Good job, Helen.
Beautiful view of that cheetah.
Yes.
They can actually reach that speed of 60 miles per hour in about 3 seconds. The black marks around their eyes reflects the sun, kind of like football players.
Seconds?
Beautiful view of that female right there. There is a male right behind as well, to the right of the tree. Now their roar can actually carry for about 5 miles. Can your roar carry us that far? Their name was thought to come from the term vite, which was thought to mean white, but it actually means wide. They do have broad mouths because they do eat things off the ground, opposed to the black rhinos have more of a triangular shaped mouth. And those are Grant zebras. Now they're black with white stripes, and you can tell because of their black noses. That does mean they're black with white stripes.
1 minute.
And after the dinosaur ride,
It's very pretty in here at night, isn't it, Kate? There's your ride, Kate. All right. Did you get it just for me and Dad? All right, Dad, we're going to ride our ride. Let's go to the Dinosaur.
I'm Dr. Marsh, director of the Dino Institute, and I hope you enjoyed those quaint exhibits in the old wing. That's how dinosaurs have been presented to the public since the study of fossils began over 150 years ago. Today, that bare bones approach is about...
For a little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Seeker, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself. But let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you, and how you can help me make history today with the Time Rover. It's like this. If I can bring you back from the Cretaceous period, it stands to reason that I can bring back a live dinosaur with you, and not just any dinosaur. Take a look at this guy. He's an iguanodon, and I'm certain that he is the key to understanding these magnificent creatures.
I tagged him with a locator during an unauthorized field trip. Otherwise, I'd be traveling with you. Right now, our dino should be about here, at the very end of the Cretaceous period. That's where you're going today.
I've arrived, it seems, just in time to correct a little misstatement.
Dr. Marsh.
That is impossibly close to the giant asteroid impact that destroyed most life forms on Earth. Our tours are designed to take you to the early Cretaceous period. And I can assure you that all time rovers have been securely locked on those coordinates.
That's right. See? Securely locked. Access denied.
Continue.
Of course. We were just talking about seatbelts. plug them in, use them. It can get kind of choppy out there, so keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times.
Flash photography? I wouldn't. It alters the homing signal, and that's not good. Oh, and one more thing. Those locked coordinates? We're in. Now, here's the drill. You follow the homing signal to the iguanodon, then I'll enlarge the...
All right, so never done this before.
I know. While we were waiting, we got a couple of tickets. Kate has played whack-a-mole and fossil fuels.
How much is the ticket?
It was $10 for 3 tickets, or $5 per ticket.
Oh boy. But we have one dinosaur plush. Can you show me your dinosaur, Kate? Wow. Ooh. And we tried to pay $10 for a plush yesterday, so it's about the same. Yeah. Jergastic. You're Jergastic. All right, Kale.
How you guys like a Dinoland so far? Loving it?
Oh yeah.
It's not too cold outside too.
Nice. Real nice. Better than this morning.
Yeah.
First player to fill her up wins. It's like
Alright guys, welcome to Fossil Fair. So here's the rules. All you're gonna do is just use your nozzle, aim straight for the center. That's all you have to do, just aim straight for the center. Now the first person is their gas tank all the way up to the blue light is the winner. And since we're playing with 3 players, we're playing for a small prize, Now is this side ready?
Yeah.
Is this side ready?
All right, fill her up, Kellen.
2.
Fill her up. Up, 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 up,